Greetings to you, Dan. If you can hear me, thanks for joining us on the show tonight. Here's Yemi from Lagos, and it's good to have you. Once again, thanks for finding out time to be with us.
Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. You guys' support is much appreciated, and yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, let's talk about how the journey began. Most people always have their stories of how the start of the game. I mean, it's no longer news, your exploits. Everybody's reading about you. But how did it all begin for Dan Azeez?
Well, it started for me when I was younger. A lot of people, I was quite naughty. So I was a street boy in London. I used to roam the streets and, I was always getting in trouble and stuff. And a lot of the older people, they used to do boxing. And because we always used to fight on the street with, the guys who went boxing, they always used to win. So I used to say, why are these guys always winning? And someone was like, yeah, they go boxing. So I went down to the gym. I used to go down there, but I didn't have the discipline to, stay focused. I'll just go there, put my gloves on, and just go there to have fun, really. It was only later on when I, further down in my life, when I started university, I used to use boxing as like an outlet. So I would study during the day, and then in the evening, I would use boxing as like an outlet to let all my frustrations out, or just give me a little balance. And from there, the guys in the gym, they thought I was good. And, I think one of the years they were doing the national championships, and Anthony Joshua was fighting on the show, his cousin, and maybe another few other boxers. And they done really, really well. And it just inspired me to start boxing as an amateur competitively. And from there, I never looked back. I've been boxing for over 10 years now. I've been professional for about 4 years, and now I'm British light heavyweight champion. 15 fights, 15 undefeated, 10 KOs. I'm top 10 in the WBA governing body, and I'm just looking to keep climbing the ladder and get as far as I can get.
Let me throw this one in. Austin is ready, but he's back with us as well. Did you receive any encouragement from the people around you, talking about your parents, brothers, sisters, family members? Did they try to discourage you? Because I know boxing is not something anybody picks up, and the cheerleaders go, it's not that kind of sport.
It's funny you say that, because the time when I started boxing, it wasn't a popular sport. You can't go and tell people, I'm a boxer, and everyone's cheering for you. Even when like I said, when I went to uni, my parents sent me away because I was getting in a lot of trouble. So they sent me away to go and study. And I remember telling my parents, I'm doing boxing, and they were not happy at all. But I think my mother, she realized, I've got a passion for it, and she just made me promise her that as long as you finish your study, you graduate. Once you graduated, you can, pursue your career in boxing. But please just make sure you graduate and you get your degree, which was very good advice, because boxing, anything can happen. You can get injured. It's a young man's sport. So after, you want to be able to do other things. So it was good. And I kept my promise. I graduated. I even done a master's, and from there she said, "Okay, go ahead, go and She still doesn't really like the boxing. She doesn't watch it. She just always calls my brothers and she'll ask, "Is he okay? Has he won?" And that's it. But she knows I'm passionate about it, so she supports me regardless. As for my dad, he's seen Anthony Joshua, he's seen all these other stars, and he's thinking, my son can get to that level as well. So he's very supportive.
Awesome, Azeez. Good to have you on the show. I was right there at the SSE Arena, and the Nigerian man in me kept screaming, "Azeez, you made us so proud. You made us so proud. Getting that title." Before we get into the fight proper, we spoke to Richard the next day on our morning show. Richard said he's proudly Nigerian. Do you carry that tag too?
Of course, man. Both of us, both me and Richard, we got our identities very much back home. Do you know what I mean? We were born here, we're first generation, but we identify fully with Nigeria. So, I go there every year. I should be going there in December. My dad, he's from Ibadan. He's in the government as well. So, just because I'm here and I'm based in London, I'm fully Nigerian and I'm proud of it.
Awesome. I just wanted to put that out there so they will know that this is a Niger boy right here.
Yes.
Talk about the fight. You took out boxing in the 7th round, and then I looked into your eyes. I could see passion, hunger.
Yeah.
15-0 is the record. How much hunger do you have to keep it going?
Yeah, but the reason why you see so much passion in me after that win is because it's not easy, Uncle. It's very hard, especially when you haven't got no Olympic background or you haven't got no major backing, nobody, financially behind you. It's hard. You have to go through the hard way. You have to fight on small shows for little to nothing, no money. So I know what I had to do, and I know how hard I had to work to get to where I am. And now that's where everything is. Now I've won this fight. Now that's where all the doors are opening. So that's why you saw so much passion and hunger in me when I fought.
Was it a difficult fight?
It was. I thought it would be more difficult than it is because Burton is very experienced. He's a relative first cousin to Tyson Fury. He's been around a long time. He was the British champion before me, years before me. So, and he can punch. But I think, I surprised myself and surprised a lot of other people where the way I came in, my tactics, I was out jabbing him. I was stronger than him. And as you saw, he couldn't last the whole 12 rounds. By 7th rounds, he was gone. So, yeah, it was easier than I thought, to be honest.
Okay, Dan, let me ask, what's on the cards? Any thoughts about changing division? Any thoughts about any opponent you want to go at? Now you have the title, no hiding place for you. You want to stay in that light heavyweight division, or you want to go heavyweights? I mean, what do you want to do? What are the things that lie in front of you right about now?
Yeah. At the moment, I'm still campaigning at light heavyweight, so I'm probably going to try to defend my British title. I may even go for the Commonwealth title or maybe go for the European, but I just need to sit down with my management and we'll talk about what is next. But you'll be seeing a lot more of me, definitely.
Okay. Let me also ask, I've been trying, what about the rankings? Do those boxing bodies now put you in their rankings? And if they have, what's your number on, say, WBC, WBA, all of those boxing bodies?
So I'm ranked with the WBA now. So I'm number 8 with the WBA. So when you're ranked in the top 10 of any of the governing bodies, you can be called up to fight for a world title anytime. So I just have to keep doing what I'm doing, keep winning, keep working hard, and these opportunities will come. I'm very excited for the future, for sure. And also, there's one thing I want one of my dreams is I want to come back home and I want to fight in Nigeria. I want to bring all the boys from England, the top boys here that of Nigerian descent, and I want us to put on a show in Nigeria. I don't know how possible it is, but it's something that I really want to do and I'm passionate about doing.
I love it. I love that you've put this out there, and you saying it alone means it will happen someday. So you get your guys ready, and then with the right planning, we could get you guys to come fight in Nigeria. But aside that, how pumped up are you to support the development of boxing in Nigeria?
I'm very pumped up. When I'm here in London, I say to everyone, there's back home in Nigeria, there's probably hundreds of Anthony Joshuas, but they just need the right development. Like me already, after boxing, I want to go into management. I want to go into grassroots boxing, going back home and looking at the people that are at the grass level and developing them so that they can go out and be future stars. Because Nigeria are talented in every department, singing, dancing, any type of sports, athletic. But I just believe we don't have the right development. We don't have the right grassroots support to turn them into future stars. So even when you come here in London, the majority of boxers that are dominating, they're of Nigerian descent. So I don't see why we can't bring back home talent and bring them to the world. So yeah, I'm very supportive of that, and it's something I always talk to. You know, Ben, me and Ben, we always talk about these kind of stuff. So yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. We will continue to monitor this, and it'll be good to see you guys. Give your 2 cents towards the development of the sport in the country. I see you hang around Anthony Joshua a lot. How much inspiration has he given to your career?
Oh, he's given not just my career, the whole of England, because boxing used to be to make it, you have to go to America. But because of Anthony Joshua, now everybody's coming to England to box. All the main fights, they're in the UK. And that's all because of Anthony Joshua. He's transcended the sport. He's turned it around. So, like I mentioned previously, I went to watch him box in the Nationals. This was when he was an amateur. And from then, he had already inspired me. So he's just continuing to do so much inspirational stuff. And he's really leading the next generation into a great way. Like, yeah, he's really doing well.
Awesome. Stay right. Break. Come back. Azeez will continue with the conversation with us.
All right, so that's it. We're still having that conversation with Dan Azeez, the British light heavyweight champ. All right, Dan, last one from me here. You've talked about abundance of talents in Nigeria and the opportunity. You're looking forward to the opportunity to contribute your 2 cents to the development. But right around you in the United Kingdom, are there other prospects? Are there other people of Nigerian descent that you feel we will be hearing from anytime soon?
Yeah, there are a few, but off the top of my head, I can't name them because you've just put me on the spot. But every day there's somebody, there's a young kid in the gym that's doing wonders. Like even in the amateurs, talk less of professional. But what I can tell you is that you're gonna see a lot of stars coming up in the next generation of Nigerian descent. Not even just Nigerian descent, of African descent. Especially in boxing and martial arts. You know, UFC, MMA, that kind of thing. So just keep your eyes peeled and you'll see them, definitely.
Dan, before I let you go, let me read this stunning, stats to you. It says that Dan Azeez is the first and only British light heavyweight to have captured all British Boxing Board of Control domestic titles. Yes. So proud of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it does, because it's part of my legacy. When I'm not here no more, that will still be there. I would have been the first person. Nobody can take that away from me. So I'm really, really proud and I'm happy.
Awesome. Dan Azeez, thank you so much for making our time to talk to us tonight. You left training and you came right into this conversation. Yes, stay focused and keep winning. Thank you.
Please, make sure you have me on again, or don't make it too long.
All right. That's it. British light heavyweight champion Dan Azeez speaking to us on the show tonight. And guys, what else can I say? Look at the love he's got for Nigeria. Yeah, I'm sure that also got you, to some point, to love him some more when you see guys come out here and then show their love and support for Nigeria.
Of course, you just have to be happy when you see things like this. And sometimes we try to convince ourselves that there's abundance of talent in Nigeria. And when things like this happens, you know that what the people back here need is just opportunities. The results doesn't show, it doesn't reflect the potentials that we have in Nigeria. And if it takes people going out to make use of the opportunities they have elsewhere to shine the light back home, then I guess that's what we're left with. I'm very sure by the time these guys start putting heads together and making one or two things happen and bring opportunities the way of boxers still, I don't want to use the word trap, but that's what it looks like, still here, then, they would be able to, emulate those guys and probably do more.
Yeah, he has dropped the hint. He has said he would like to come back home to have a fight. Not just him, all of them with Nigerian descent. There's Mikel Lawal, there's Richard Raikkonen, there is Dan Azeez, loads of them. The Nigerian Boxing Federation, you'll expect them now find a way to put stuff together, bring these guys back home so that, one way or the other, they can contribute to our development.